greed and vengeance.
Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Batman Arkham Origins, where today, after last episode, we interrogated Penguin, found out that Black Mask was supposedly murdered, but we had seen him earlier in the game. We also fought Deathstroke, and now we're being sent to,
Hey, mister, over here.
I was gonna say Jezebel Plaza. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. To Black Mask's safe house.
But unlike those I fight to overthrow,
oh my god, what was the place called? Lacey Towers. Lacey Towers. There was, Penguin said Lacey Towers, there was a murder there. So we're going to Lacey Towers today in search of more information, finding out what happened exactly to Black Mask. But not before we do this Anarchy side quest. So remember guys, if you guys like this video, consider buying the game. It's always a different experience for everyone that plays it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in straight into the game.
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Use Anarchy's first bomb. I love this game because it shows exactly where to go, even though I don't remember anything about it. Ah, they cut it off. They were supposed to say the dialogue where Penguin carries the hypno. If anyone's seen the Batman, I think it's Batman Returns. I believe it's Batman Returns. It has Michael Keaton in it. It's one of the old Michael Keaton movies. There's a part where the Penguin tries to hypnotize someone with his umbrella, and that's what they're gonna say in that part of the dialogue where they were like speculating what the Penguin had in his umbrella. That's a fun little tidbit. So let's go ahead and beat these guys down. We're gonna start with you and you and you and you. Block you.
They say money makes the world go round, but it also
break you.
Shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny.
I've actually never failed at this side quest, so I don't really know what happened if the bomb goes off.
If only someone would set us free.
Anarchy is one of the lesser known Batman. One of the lesser known Batman villains, and obviously by you can tell by his name, he and what he was saying in the previous episode about being people wanting to spend on the next big shiny thing. He believes in not being controlled by the government, that the government controls everything basically, and that they pretty much tell you what to buy, what to spend, and what to do, and he's very against that.
Any available homicide units respond from 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victim appears.
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
So we heard about a murder, but I think we're gonna go on to the storyline right now. And looks like we can fast travel there. Which I will.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite
there it is.
dish, probably on a rooftop.
Going down. I wonder how much it must hurt to just have him swoop in and land on you like that. Okay, so now we get to hack into the police's intercom.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony.
There they are.
That could be my way in.
Open and shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some...
Yeah, so forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I take the loot over the glory any day.
Interesting little fact right there. I think I did the wrong thing there. But oh well. Got the job done in the end. And we have another one of these files. Legendary Vigilante. Still got a pretty good score for it. Let's go ahead and walk in. Let's see what's going on inside. Cool. Soda Cola. I love that. Oh, that's a lot of police tape. What's this? Cigarette machine? Cool. Very old school. I'm guessing this is where we go, huh? So what's going on in here?
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
Okay, so it's another one of those detective things. And we're gonna go for this guy's, looks like his hand.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Alright, so now we go up to this hanging lady. That is a creepy
I can identify the
face.
female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence.
That is some incredible technology that he has there.
The shallow
But I can understand why he
trajectory
wouldn't
of the
use it
bullet
again.
suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest
Because
that the
it'd be
victim
very
was killed by
unreliable.
someone leaning back in a chair.
You're basically painting a blind picture.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
I wonder if a detective or someone in the FBI uses a computer to render... Whoa, what just happened? A computer to render something like an
These
image or a video for
fingerprints are a
himself
match
of
for
what
the
happens,
Penguin.
of what he
They're on
believes
top of the
happened.
soot from the
I wonder
fire.
if they really use something like that.
The cops
I don't
were
know.
right.
That's a good
Penguin
question.
was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the
Any of
murders
you
were
guys know?
committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more.
So we walk over here now.
The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Abracadabra.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues.
Fight. Oh, okay. Time to continue my investigation. But it looks like it's bringing me over here.
This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days.
That was painful.
If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Just look at that. Hold on. She's walking in, she puts down her stuff and boom. That sounded like it hurt. She's got the new iPhone.
She was sending text messages to Roman
Plus.
Sionis about someone named the Joker.
Just kidding.
Someone killed Black Mask. But this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
So you know something I never really thought about is I never really checked out the area after you investigate the murder. I never really looked into anything. Maybe there's like, yeah, maybe one of those little Riddler things is here. Doesn't look like anything. See, never looked for that before. Kind of glad I did now. I never decided to actually check out the entire room. That makes me wonder if there's other stuff in this place I can access. Doesn't look like it, but I see someone's waiting for me here though. Hello. Booyah.
Come in, 8-2.
So I need to go back to the Batcave if I'm not mistaken.
Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8, Delta 8.
Here we go. So I wonder what what's really going on to this point.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Why, thank you, Alfred. That is a very good point you make. But I think I used the concussion grenade once in the entire game when I played it before, so I really doubt I'm going to use this again. Access GCPD server. So yeah, guys, let's take a look at the back page real quick, just so you guys can have a look around, because this is the first time that you actually really get to see the main Batcave in the entire game. Even in Arkham Asylum, he had a Batcave, but it was in Arkham instead of at his house. So this is the Batmobile being built, which you see this Batmobile in Arkham Asylum later on. And this is like a training facility where you can, you know, train. Not really right now, but come here to this terminal, access training console, and then you can do a bunch of training stuff. And over there is the Batwing. And over here, if I'm not mistaken, is like a medical place in case they need to do surgery. Not really surgery, but you know, anything like remove bullets or stuff like that, etc., etc. from one another. And over here, he's just kind of digging deeper in, see what else he can do. You know, I guess this is the elevator up to Wayne Manor. This is the part you see in the cutscene where he's walking by and it's all blue, and then he gets there and he's like, and all the bats start flying once he pops up around here. So, yeah, that was a tour. That was a little tour of the Batcave. Let's go ahead and talk to Alfred. Alfred's words of wisdom.
Well played, sir. You stopped the electrocutioner with a single strike.
I just used his arrogance to my advantage. A textbook move a child could have avoided.
True, but I doubt the rest of them will go down as easily.
If they do, we'll be eating that Christmas ham sooner than you think. Alfred, what's on your mind?
I feel terrible, Sam. I prepared such a lovely ham for you tonight, and now you'll never have a chance to eat it.
We can have it tomorrow.
It's just not the same.
Christmas ham on Christmas morning isn't exactly the end of the world.
I don't know, sir. I'd say it's pretty close. Seems to me that Captain Gordon is the one good apple in a bad bunch.
Christmas dinner, huh? And don't even talk to me about the whole black electrocutioner fight. That was such a disappointment. Where do we have to go? Right there. So yeah, one thing, I really didn't do it, but one thing, at least in this Let's Play, I don't think I'm gonna do it. But one thing that you can do that'll save you a lot of time is it takes quite a bit, but the outcome is better at the end, is going and unlocking the rest of those GCR towers that are blocking the Batwing's communication system that we can everywhere. Because yes, it does get tedious and annoying to go to the bridge and then have to cross, and then, you know, or having to go to that one certain area and having to etc., etc., you know what I mean? Wow, everyone's coming out for Batman. But those are just the early years of Gotham. Gotham is like the most corrupt city, fictional. I think it's one of the most corrupt fictional cities in the United States. So like, it'd be if it was a real city, it'd be in the top 3. I know that. So guys, interrupted.
You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
So guys, I'm gonna put a pause to this episode here in front of the GCPD and really start, maybe go to the GCR tower and work on that next episode, or just go straight into the GCPD. So after interrogating Penguin, we come to Lacey Towers, where we find out there has been a murder, and we believe it is Black Mask, or mostly the police believe it's Black Mask, and they think the Penguin did it. So we are here to further investigate this murder, see if it really was Black Mask who got killed, get some more information from the GCPD so we can look into the criminal database and get more information. So we'll be jumping into the GCPD next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, if you guys like this video, consider buying the game. It's always a different experience for everyone that plays it, and I will see you guys here tomorrow again with a new episode of Batman Arkham Origins. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a good day. Bye bye.